It ain't kinda close. Muhammad with the rope, but dope got money goes. Check the wrist flex, we on a different time. I don't eat seafood, got bigger fish to fry. Grind over sleep.
Yo, what's going on, people? You know who it is. It's Tay Wiz, of course, coming live and direct from the Man Cave as usual. For those subscribers out there that is not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. Not subscribe to my Twitter page, hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. You know I keep you in tune with the latest information around the league. First and foremost, there were 11 games on tap last night. I was channel surfing. I had to watch 3 games to see what would happen and what the outcome would be. The first game I did pay close attention to was the Philadelphia 76ers, followed by the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. First and foremost, as I was watching the Philadelphia 76ers with the new acquisition of Jimmy Butler, and I was kind of impressed. But the one thing that the Sixers are going to miss is Robert Covington on defense, Dario Saric on defense as well, because you get rid of 2 defenders and a scorer to get 1 defender and a scorer in one package. And watching the game last night, you could tell that they needed an extra body out there to get more usage out of the next player. And yes, they lost last night to the Orlando Magic, 111-106. Jimmy Butler had 14 points in his debut. I mean, they're going to work him in slowly to get him acclimated with his new counterparts. Joel Embiid had 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. Vukovic had 30 points. And the Magic did what they had to do. New player coming to town on the 76ers. You exploit that team. You figure out what their strength and the weakness is going to be. And the Magic took care of that as they won at home, 111-106. Like I said, the second game I watched a little bit closely too, was the Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. The Pelicans is coming in hot. As the Timberwolves get Robert Covington and Dario Saric for Jimmy Butler, the Timberwolves prevailed. They was a little looser. You seen the smiles. Andrew Wiggins, Karl-Anthony Towns, they was playing their basketball. And you see when there's no Jimmy Butler in the lineup, you see what Andrew Wiggins can do. He's a little bit more aggressive. He had his 20 points. You're looking at 23 points. You're looking at whereas Karl-Anthony Towns had 25 points, 16 rebounds. This team was playing more loose. They had more fun. Robert Covington, his debut wasn't bad at all. 13 points and 7 rebounds. And that's what I'm saying. That's what Philadelphia missed right there, the little things that Robert Covington brings to the table. It don't have to be 20, 25 points and 17 rebounds. It's the little things, them 7 rebounds and 13 points. As the Pelicans went on the road and lost to the Timberwolves, 107-100. Yes, Etuan Moore had 31 points. Anthony Davis had 29 points and 11 rebounds. And Mirotić, who had 16 points, 10 rebounds as well, he went down late in the game. It looked like it was an ankle sprain. So hopefully he come back from a speedy recovery. Just watching the Pelicans, this team is something nice. They have something really good going on over there, but at the same part, that Timberwolves team came to play. As I go down the scores, like I said, I keyed in on 3 games, honestly, as I'm looking at the Cavaliers, as they lost to the Washington Wizards, 119-95. Rookie Colin Sexton is coming to his own with 24 points. Bradley Beal with 20 points. He comes the youngest player in NBA history to hit 900 threes. Congrats to them as the Wizards prevail. The Chicago Bulls take on the Boston Celtics. Zach LaVine, you know he's been a terror as lately, averaging no more than 27 points per game. He only ended the game with 10 points, 9 rebounds. Kyrie Irving's getting back into the groove of things. Led his team through the way with 17 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists. And one thing, the Boston Celtics had 22 points off 22 of the Chicago Bulls turnovers. So they were 22 for 22. So you make a mistake against Boston, they will make you pay. The Miami Heat on the road as they beat the Brooklyn Nets 120-107. Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench led the way with 18 points. Gordon Dragic 21 points, and Tyler Johnson with 24 points off the bench. This Miami Heat team is sneaky good. There's nobody's paying a close attention to them, but this team is very, very sneaky good. They may sneak into the playoffs if you don't pay attention. Good news out of the Brooklyn Nets organization. Caris LeVert, dislocated ankle, may be sidelined for up to 2 to 3 months, but he will be back in time before the season ends, so speedy recovery to him. The Detroit Pistons, Dwayne Casey, the former coach of the Toronto Raptors, went back to the place where he got fired days after he won the Coach of the Year recipient award. He goes back and beat the Toronto Raptors 106-104, and Stanley Johnson got hot in the fourth quarter to lead the way. But Blake Griffin came through, 30 points, 12 rebounds. Andre Drummond, 11 points, 14 rebounds. Kawhi Leonard, 26 points, 9 rebounds. That just wasn't enough to beat this Pistons team. I mean, it's still early this season. Teams want to catch you sleepwalking. You best to believe the next time they play, Toronto will be better prepared for Detroit Pistons. Dwayne Casey came home and took care of business. Memphis Grizzlies, as they beat the Milwaukee Bucks, 116-113. Marcus Gasol with 29 points. Mike Conley with 26 points. Giannis Antetokounmpo had 31 points. Chris Middleton with 25 points. The Thunder roll 128 to the Knicks 103. Paul George with a season high 37. Another game that caught me by surprise. I didn't watch. I normally watch a lot of Utah Jazz basketball games. They get thumped, steamrolled, stampede, stumped on. They lost by 50, 118 to 68. Never seen anything like that. San Antonio Spurs lost to the Phoenix Suns, 116-96. DeAndre Ayton had 17 points, 10 rebounds. One game I did pay close attention to was the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Portland Trail Blazers. We know LeBron James made history last night. You know, it's a historic night around the league, pretty much for a lot of players and teams as well, especially this one. LeBron James moves into 5th place as one of the top 5 all-time scorers in NBA history. He's only 842 points away from passing up Michael Jordan to be in 3rd place. I'm sorry, 842 points away to be in 4th place to pass up Michael Jordan, not 3rd. He ain't catching Kobe yet, but in 4th place. Watching LeBron James and this Lakers team, he's letting these young guys find their groove. And you know, about my past segments, I said, look, LeBron James, you have to start off early, and then if you get going, they'll follow. And that's what he's did. Everybody following his lead, taking his path of where they should be on the basketball court. And, you know, the surprising player on their team so far been JaVale McGee. You know, nobody's not talking about it because, you know, you got the young guys, Brandon Ingram, Jason Hart, Alonzo Ball, and Kyle Kuzma. But last night, JaVale McGee, I thought he played a good game. 20 points. I mean, he's everywhere on the glass, defending, blocking, rebounding shots. Alonzo Ball had 11 points. They was getting points from everywhere. Brandon Ingram, 17 points. Brandon Ingram was going to work really early. You know, this is like at first, the Lakers came on the first quarter swinging, like middle of the first quarter. Then Portland came through swinging. That Portland team, like I keep telling everybody, if you don't have NBA League Pass, you have to get it. A lot of teams are surprised. You got to watch other players besides the superstars. It's some glue guys on these NBA rosters. You be like, man, he's really a flamethrower. Some of these guys can really shoot the heck out of the ball, and I like what I'm seeing. So far in the NBA, you know, it's very intriguing. You know, everything is going on through the league with the turmoil of Kevin Durant and Draymond Green. This is good NBA because there's no team. We know that's the best team walking, but when you look at the Lakers are creeping up there slowly but quickly. They 8-6 right now on a 4-game winning streak. Like I said, LeBron James, 44 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. LeBron James was trying to get the triple-double last night. I seen that. I seen him trying to get the triple-double. Every time he get the ball and pass it somewhere else, they passed it back. Alonzo Ball had one. As the fans wanted him to shoot, they wanted LeBron James to get that triple-double. He passed the ball to Jason Hart. He didn't shoot. He gave the ball to JaVale McGee in the paint. He didn't shoot. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to say LeBron James. He probably was stat padding out there trying to get that triple-double. What player not trying to on a historic night? He just passed up one of the greats to as a superstar in this league, to be 5th all-time scorer leader in NBA history, to do things like this unheard of. Watching this guy since he was in high school, by me being from Cleveland, Ohio. By the way, I'm living in Charlotte right now. I'm looking at this guy ever since high school and just watching the transformation as him becoming one of the greatest players of all time. and just not to witness guys just moving up the ladder real fast and scoring ranks. You're looking at the Kobe Bryant who I witnessed. Dirk Nowitzki is right there. Man, these guys are still the other two. Well, Dirk Nowitzki and LeBron James are still in the league playing right now, and the crazy thing is LeBron James passed up Dirk Nowitzki, but he's not playing right due to an injury. But to tell my grandkids or my kids that, hey, I witnessed some of the best players ever to walk across this earth, and to see the things that they do day in, day out. For LeBron James not to go through an injury, a significant injury. He get little minor injuries and look banged up, but he still plays basketball. And I'm just baffled with what I'm seeing right now. He's a walking legend right now. He has a chance to pass up that Wilt Chamberlain, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Pass over Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, an all-time scoring leader. That right there would be icing on the cake to witness. Just to say I seen Kobe score 81. I didn't see Wilt score 100, but to say I seen Kobe score 81. I mean, LeBron James a walking triple-double. To see Russell Westbrook lead the NBA in triple-doubles 2 seasons in a row. This is unheard of. Watch MJ get 6 rings. Watching dynasties. Like, it's very rare that people could witness anything like this in sports. As the Lakers took care of business, this young team, if they can just find another shooter for the Los Angeles Lakers, they can create a lot of damage. If they can make a trade somewhere down the road before All-Star break or after the All-Star break, this team probably can make some noise in the NBA playoffs, because a lot of teams in the West still look a little bit shaky, but everybody know at the end of the day who they might think may have won the NBA trophy. Everybody going to Golden State Warriors. You got to get back there first before you crown someone a champion. That's just me personally. Damian Lillard, 31 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists. C.J. McCullough, 23 points. That Portland Trailblazers team, if not, have some of the best backcourt scoring I've ever seen. So y'all know who it is. It's Tay Williams reporting live from the Man Cave. I'm out of here. Peace.